when I was strength training a lot, I could eat a lot more food then as opposed to right now.
You brought that up, actually. That made me wonder, you doing all of these miles every single day, getting ready for this ultra, what do your calories look like, dude? Because, I mean, one would assume you're burning a lot of calories, so you're probably eating a lot, but are you eating that much each day to try to maintain your body weight?
So we just recorded a video this past week. We posted on YouTube. It was a full day of eating, and that was about 3,600 calories. One thing that I think is misunderstood in terms of endurance training, like we were talking about earlier, about 80% of my training is aerobic. It's these very easy, slow miles. And then 20% of my training is the speed workout. So every Wednesday, I either have a threshold workout, a tempo workout, or a track workout. They rotate. And on these days where I'm just running slow and easy, I'm really not burning that many calories. And the misconception is that we all, as runners, wear these Garmin watches that tell us how many calories we burn from these events. And they're fairly inaccurate. Right? Like, I'm not burning 2,000 calories from a nice, easy run. As well as, after talking with Sal, the body tries to become more efficient in terms of training. It is going to slow your metabolism down with cardiovascular training. And I can tell when I was just strength training as opposed to now doing a lot of running, my metabolism was a lot healthier when I was strength training a lot as opposed to where it is now. I could eat a lot more food then as opposed to right now.
Hey, I know you're enjoying this episode, but listen up. We've partnered with Metabolic Health. They're a telehealth network owned by Derek for more plates, more dates. But literally, the amazing thing about Metabolic Health and getting your labs done with them is that when you get your labs done, you work with a client care coordinator that goes over your labs and gives you specific supplementation or nutrition protocols or potentially hormonal protocols for your levels. The problem with a lot of these other telehealth networks is that when they do these things, they give everybody the same exact things, which actually can hurt you long-term more than help you. Andrew, how can they get it?
Yes, that's over at marekhealth.com. That's MAREK health.com. And if you already know what labs you want to get at checkout, enter promo code PowerProject10 to save 10% off all of those labs. If you don't know where to start, head over to marekhealth.com/powerproject. And you guys will get directed straight to the Power Project panel that has 26 different labs that will cover everything you need. And at checkout, enter promo code PowerProject to save $101 off of that panel. Again, marekhealth.com, links to them down in the description as well as the podcast show notes.
Let me ask you a question, though. When you say your metabolism was healthier, yeah, your metabolism is slower now, but does a faster metabolism, do you think that means it's healthier? Because there could be an argument for if you're fit and your metabolism isn't as fast and you don't need to eat as much food overall to maintain your body, that might actually be a healthier thing than having to have such a fast metabolism that you have to scarf down a lot of food to maintain that physique.
Especially from an evolutionary standpoint. That makes a ton of sense.
From that too. But like, you know, like everyone's like, especially within fitness, within the physique and bodybuilding community, everyone's aiming for a faster metabolism. But having to scarf down so much food, what do you think about that?
Well, I think there's a difference between maybe saying faster and flexible
okay.
metabolism. So if your metabolism, regardless if it's fast or slow, if it's flexible, is it adaptive to what you're consuming and how you're training?
Yeah.
And does it change with flexibility with that stimulus that you're providing to it? If not, I would say that is an unhealthy metabolism. If it is, I would say that is a fairly accurate, healthy metabolism.
Yeah. Actually, okay, I'm curious about this too, on the metabolism. But do you think that, because there's different ways that people look at like metabolic flexibility, like for you, because you've done so many different types of training, I'd assume that like you tracked your calories that day and it was 3,600, but I'd assume that if you were eating like 4,000 or a little bit more in terms of calories, your body you'd have more movement during the day. Like you would adapt to that. Like, have you ever tried that to see what happens if you eat more calories? Because I doubt you just gain a bunch of weight. What do you think about that from your experience?
So I really don't track calories at all. I mean, I literally for that video just tracked so I could show what we were eating. I have found that with more endurance training, I'm actually not hungrier. Like I rarely ever am hungry when I eat. I eat meals because I know I need nutrition and fuel.
Did it start that way? Like when you first started running more, did you notice that you were hungrier, or has it been the same the whole time?
When I first started running, I mean, it's been a while now, but I do remember being hungrier. Like, I would go into meals like starving, ready to eat.
Because that's one of the warning things that people have. Like, I really hate when people deter people from any exercise, because any exercise is like, that's, to me, it's a positive. Like, it's great. However, what they'll point out with running is that, like, in the beginning, you may not be able to match the amount of running that you're going to be able to do with how much exponentially hungrier you're going to be. So if you're running to try to lose weight, it's just probably something just to think about, just to know, just be conscious of.
Yeah, I mean, one way I get a lot of calories in is through fat. I love higher fat diets.
I was going to ask you.
So eggs, nut butters, lots of red meat. We actually
Cholesterol question. We're going to have to ask a cholesterol question. You ever get any blood work done?
Yeah, I get blood work done. Cholesterol's fine.
Everything looks good.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, go ahead and comment down below and let us know what you liked about it. All right. Share this with a friend. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And also, we are on Reddit and Discord. All that's down below. All our sponsors and everyone that supports us down below there too. So you can get whatever you like from us. All right. Peace.